Hey nieces and nephews, it's Uncle Chris, and guess what? The church was having a giveaway tonight. Let me show you what I got. It's a mini food pantry haul, but it is so worth it and such a delicious dish I'm going to cook with it. Now, that is going to be a part 2, but what I'm cooking tonight is going to be something different. But come and see what I got right here. All right, we have got some wonderful things tonight. Let's start with the canned goods. I got 2 cream of chicken soups. I got a chicken noodle. I got some salt-free kernel corn, fruit cocktail, and some fresh cut green beans. These are going to be good. Now, I also got some wonderful, what's this, chipotle mayo? Oh, some spaghetti sauce. Lean shake. I've never had that, but Lord knows if it's lean, I need it. Got 3 of those. We got some chicken in the pouch. This makes great chicken salad. These are my vitamins. Please ignore that. Scalloped potatoes. Yes, yes. Now, depending upon the salt content, I may or may not use that. Just depends. We got some peanut butter. Off-brand, but I'm going to try this. Be nutty buddies. I'm pretty nutty buddy. Okay. Oh, we got some candy. Let's see what kind. Bring this back. Oh, caramel. Can you see that? Can I get it in focus? Ah, caramel. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now check this out. Wow, look at this. A huge pork loin roast, boneless. I'm going to show you how you make this thing if you don't have a crock pot, okay? If you don't have a crock pot, use your Dutch oven or your cast iron skillet, okay? But that's going to be part 2, okay? What I'm cooking tonight is going to involve these 2 lovely cans of cream of chicken and this chicken right here I have already washed. Now, come with me over to the stove, nieces and nephews. We're gonna make my creamy smothered chicken. We're gonna do a soul food night on the quick and on the cheap. Follow me. All right, nieces and nephews, we are over at the stove. I'm gonna show you how you do this real quick because chicken can get boring, but not the way I'm gonna do this chicken. And it's simple. First thing you're gonna do, dust it with your garlic. I got 2 pans here because I have a guest over and we're going to feed them too, okay? House guests for a while. And that's a good thing because family is family, you know? All right, I got my garlic over my chicken. Very important you do this first, okay? Then you take your salt-free seasoning and go over top. All right? I'm using about a teaspoon each to a tablespoon. Do it to your liking, do it to your taste. But just keep it simple. Get you some Cajun seasoning, okay? Sprinkle that over. You don't have to do that. I'm just doing it because that's what I like. Okay? Once you put your garlic and your salt-free seasoning, you're good. Now later, I'm going to add some parsley to the sauce we make to smother this chicken. All right? Now, I'm going to put a little bit. I want y'all to hear that word, little bit of water in the bottom of each pan, okay? That'll give the chicken a little bit of steam, keep it moist, and prepare it for the sauce that's gonna come over top of it, okay? Just that much, just enough to wet the bottom. Now, we're gonna put this in the oven at 380 degrees for 45 minutes at least to make sure it's all cooked through thoroughly. Once we do that, then we're gonna add the sauce over top. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the oven and then I'm gonna show you how you make your sides real quick, real easy. All right, so now, green beans. This is how you make these canned green beans taste like they've been cooking all day. Get you some sweet meat while that chicken is cooking in the oven. I have some that's frozen, that's okay. Remember, it's smoked meat, so it's already cooked. You're gonna put it in there because basically all you wanna get is that smoky flavor in the water, okay? So let that heat and go. We're going to let this cook for as long as that chicken is cooking. And once the water boils down and gets that smoky flavor, then we're going to add the beans and the seasonings. All right, I'm going to cover this. Okay, now that the sweet meat is basically done and cooked down, drain your green beans, put them in, because you don't want them to dilute your smoky flavored water. I'm using 3 cans. I might have to put a little more water in here, but we'll see. Yeah, a little more. I've also chopped up 1 raw onion, medium size. I'm gonna put that on here too. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic in there as well. A little Cajun seasoning. And that's it. I'm gonna add me some water and cover them back. Not too much water because you don't want it to overflow the pot. All right. This will cook down and we will have something good in just a few minutes. All right, our beans are done. Look at that, they've cooked down. I'm gonna put them to the side and I'm gonna start our last side dish, which is gonna be real easy. Okay, nieces and nephews, for this next dish, you're gonna think I'm a little loony, but I'm telling you, it works and it fools the kids into eating vegetables. I have some leftover mixed vegetables. These are gonna be our mashed potatoes. I'm gonna show you how you do it. Start heating up your already used mixed vegetables, your leftovers. Get you a potato masher. Mash them up, okay? Mash them up real good, okay? Jay, you've had these before and you didn't even realize you ate them.
Let's see.
They're gonna be good. You will like them, okay? You mash them up real good like this. Then you get your butter and you incorporate it with this. Put in about 4 teaspoons of butter. So that's about half the stick. Now I'm gonna let this cook up. Let that butter get incorporated in here. Then I'm gonna add my milk and my instant mashed potatoes. Right now, we're going to add a little bit of garlic, because we're going to make these garlic mashed potatoes too. We're going to add salt-free seasoning. And the big thing we're going to add some salt-free chicken bouillon. Trust me on this. I'm adding about half the pack, okay? Depending upon how much you're gonna make will dictate how much of the pack you put in. You put the whole thing in. Remember, it's sodium free, so you can add how much you want to add, okay? These are my veggie mashed potatoes. This is a way to get rid of leftovers and extend your budget. Now, hold on. I'm gonna turn up this fire and put in this milk. Okay? At least a cup or cup and a half. Enough to make this soupy. But once I add the mashed potatoes, it's gonna be just right. Okay, nieces and nephews, add your instant mashed potatoes stir them around real good until they thicken. All right, I put a little more butter in here. I'm going to incorporate these until they're fully done. Now I'm going to add a little bit more milk. And you'll be surprised how delicious these taste. And you got your vegetables right in there and no waste. How about that? Don't tell them, they don't need to know. All right. Now, we're going to grab our skillet. We're going to put some of our chicken, which is done, oil, just like you're going to do a gravy, and a little bit of that water right into the skillet. Take your can of cream of chicken soup. Mix this together until the chicken soup dissolves in the liquid. Let it heat on up. It'll dissolve. Now, while that's doing that, I want to add my garlic. At least a good teaspoon of that. My salt-free seasoning. My parsley. Cajun spice. I'm a little heavy-handed with the Cajun spice, I know. All right. I'm probably gonna add one more can of the chicken soup in here, cream of chicken, because I want the sauce a little thicker. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that. Now, once this is done, I'm going to pour it right back over top of the chicken and serve. We will be done with our creamy smothered garlic chicken. Oh, yes. All right, now that this is incorporated, I'm going to add at least a cup or half a cup of milk, but I put about a cup in here. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Now we're going to let this cook down till it thickens up a little bit and pour it over the top of that chicken. In fact, nieces and nephews have had a little epiphany. Let's add some Parmesan cheese in this. Just for fun, just for fun. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Just a half a cup. Just to give it a kick or something. And I put a little more garlic and I put a little more butter. So in total, I put a stick of butter in this sauce. All right. But there's a lot of chicken. If you're not doing that much, then you have that. You have that ingredient, okay? Oh yeah, this is working. Now, let me let this cook down and get incorporated. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, look how thick our sauce is. Look at that, it's perfect. Okay, so turn off the fire, move the sauce over to the side. The chicken is still hot. take your chicken, ladle your sauce over top. Oh, yes. And then we're going to garnish it with a little paprika and parsley. Yes. All right, look at that, nieces and nephews. I'm just going to take some parsley and go over top. Make it look good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Take a little paprika for some color. Top off your potatoes with a dollop of sour cream. Mix them up. And now, let's take a look at our finished product. And here is our finished product. Our wonderful green beans. Our wonderful mashed potatoes. We're going to plate this up and have a good meal. Hey nieces and nephews, we did a complete meal tonight. You can even do this meal for the holidays. We also used up some leftovers. So, yeah, it saves on the budget. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, tomorrow I'm going to show you what to do with that roast, okay? Also, write to me and let me know what kind of leftovers you have. I'm going to do a special show on leftovers and how to make them into a completely different and new meal, okay? Like, comment, and subscribe. 5,000 subscribers. Come on, we can do this. We can do it. All right. Big love from Uncle Chris.